Oh shit, what's going on, guys? It is your friendly neighborhood Slyder Man. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new live stream. We are live on both YouTube and hopefully Twitch as well. We have the Xbox, I think it's called XCon event. I'm not even sure, but I know they've been teasing a few Halo stuff, so that might be dope. See how some games come out. We watched the PlayStation 5 one. That shit was doodle. Can't even lie to you guys. Yo, what's good? What's good, Leo? What's good? What's good, Billy? I can never say your name every time you turn into the stream. What up? I mean, what's happening? I'm thinking, should we play a game while we wait? I mean, I can only play fucking Minecraft though. It's the only problem. Why am I on live top chat, not live chat? Thanks, YouTube. Great. Unfortunately, that's the only game I can play is Minecraft. How long is it? Till the showcase, I believe is. We got still 1 hour. 1 hour. We get to sit here and watch IGN talk about it, which I don't really personally mind. I guess we do that.
Because of the historical context.
We're not getting the price?
The story's been well told about the launch disaster that was the Xbox One. But, as you guys have pointed out, Microsoft has taken steps to solve all of those deficiencies. I mean,
when will you be doing a head review? Never. Never.
In the form of the Xbox One X, the Series X
it ain't never happening.
Is a tremendous, beautiful design, very bold, very different. I mean, the PlayStation's design is bold and different too, but Microsoft's really doubled down on having a nice smaller console with that's very quiet. They were very clear about this thing's going to be real quiet, but the last piece of that puzzle is games. You guys touched on it. I mean, they've got the services, as Brandon was talking about. Game Pass, again, we're going to look back on Game Pass, and it's going to be, wait, how did we never not have this? But the first party exclusive games.
Yo, to be fair,
last piece of the puzzle.
PlayStation had shitty ass games.
Today goes a long way towards answering.
So I kind of agree with this.
About first party games. All right. Well, we need to take a quick break here, but stick with us. We've got so much more pre-show left for you. When we get back, we'll be digging into what we expect to see this morning on the Xbox Game Showcase. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Unlocked Live is presented by CBS All Access. Stream the new series Star Trek Lower Decks starting August 6th. Visit cbs.com/Lower Decks to try 1 week free. And presented by the Army National Guard.
Yo, and Leo, technically you were right? Right? You said, I knew you were going to stream this. I wasn't 100% sure. I wasn't actually even going to. But ended up being woken up early. So. Oh, let me see if Damien's gonna be on. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are.
Oh, no, I got Slyder Points disconnected because I'm streaming on both platforms. It would just crash my stream, and I'm hoping it doesn't crash. The stream's been crashing lately, which kind of sucks. Yeah. You should watch other things instead of this shit. Alright, what do you want me to watch? Send me a link. And it better not be some corny shit. Appreciate the host though.
We're live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us on youtube.com/IGN and twitch.tv/IGN. See you there.
I don't know if you were talking about my name, but it's DJ. Yeah, I'm talking about your name. I have no idea how to say your name for some reason. Cannot read it. I just call you DJ. Shit. I can never. If you notice, anytime you tune into the stream, I can never pronounce your name. No, follow me, Slyder, on everything besides Snapchat and
Welcome back to the
TikTok.
pre-show for today's Xbox. Big event
Fuck
is
that.
less than an hour away, but we've still got some time. We've got plenty to talk through in the meantime. Now let's have some fun. Let's talk about what we think we're going to see. We're going to get to some more fantastical hopes and dreams later on in the broadcast.
TikTok's being closed. That's what I heard, but I think it's only in certain countries, right?
At this event, I want to start.
Like certain countries aren't allowing the app.
You've got some picks near.
Or am I bugging?
Yeah, so one thing that I really expect to see is I think we're going to see a new project from Double Fine in addition to new details about Psychonauts 2. I feel like this could be a smaller project. I think that team is super well suited to doing a very like condensed, like focused sort of adventure game. I love their adventure games. I think pairing them up and saying like, hey, Game Pass is this fantastic platform to
What up?
really experience
What up,
all
X?
these different kinds of things. And I think
Exo
it's
Brad?
a great place for, hey, we're going to do this like maybe several hour-long adventure game alongside other big projects we have going on. And I would love
Yeah, some countries, yeah.
utilize it like that. So
I mean,
because they
you
have
know,
kind of been a focal point in like, oh, these
it is what
folks
it
are
is.
going to be at our Xbox Game Showcase. I think by putting that focus kind of signals to me that maybe Double Fine has something in addition to Psychonauts 2. And
It's
I also
probably
think we'll see
you know, it's probably because
this year is apparently just the year
people do stupid shit for content.
very downpour.
TikTok is no exception.
Well, I hope you're right on Double Fine. I've got a hope and dream about that. We'll talk about later. For now, I want to go to Paris. Paris, what do you expect to see at the Xbox Game Showcase this morning?
So a game that I think people haven't really been talking about the last few months is Everwild from Rare. That showed at XO19, I believe,
Yes.
and it looks fascinating to me. We really don't know a lot about it, so I'm really hoping to expect it has its.
Oh, that's why?
Today as well, so we can really get a deep
You're
dive
pulling out
into
some
it.
conspiracy theories on me,
Another
bruh.
game that people aren't talking about necessarily
Shit.
is Forza. It's been 3 years since Turn 10 has had their version of Forza out, so I would assume this would be Forza 8 that could potentially show today. So really looking forward to that. Obviously, potentially with the power of the Series X and it being on PC, ray tracing, 60 frames plus 4K. Obviously,
I'm not really that hyped. Yeah, same here. Same here.
manufacturer partners being announced, things like that. So very excited for Forza.
Same here. I don't know if you watched the PlayStation one though. That one was doo-doo, so I'm just hoping this one's better.
So what
I know they're gonna announce Halo, so we know Halo's coming out.
To be a showcase to show what backwards compatibility can do on the Series X, not to mention going all the way back to the original Xbox. I take a game like Crimson Skies. Imagine that.
I'll be okay with another Gears of War game. I'll be honest,
Frames potentially HDR.
because Gears of War 5 was kind of doo-doo,
Really looking forward to
in my
seeing
opinion.
that being displayed at this event today as well.
Yeah, you mentioned that Forza. They took a year off, which Forza hasn't done.
You don't like theories? Conspiracy theories. I don't care. I don't mind it. I hear it. I'll listen to it. I'll look into it, but I don't really pay attention to him too much.
So I'm going to double down on sort of the thought process that this is a show that is needed to convince people why you have to get into the Microsoft walled garden. And with that, I think
I'll stop playing. I stopped playing Gears of War after the third one. Yeah, that was a good choice by you then. Yeah.
down there out of Santa Monica.
Judgment was trash.
Gameplay reveal, I think we'll probably get some
The remaster wasn't too bad, but it was a remastered,
tease from
so it wasn't that great.
3 where we see a logo. I think that's probably best case. I think it's more
Oh yeah, they fucking clickbaited the shit out of us on the PlayStation with GTA 5. Everyone thought it was gonna be GTA 6. What up, Magpie? So,
Microsoft
shit.
industry with this, and as you said earlier, it's insane that we never had this before. Everyone's been talking about the Netflix for games for a decade now, and Game Pass is really the first one that's delivered on that promise. So I really do expect to see a lot of Game Pass announcements, a lot of
Yeah, Game Pass is dope.
as far as
They definitely need to
Microsoft's
continue it though.
commitment to its
I
audience.
don't use it that much, but
And you
still.
know, as a dark horse, I'm gonna say we're gonna get a Battletoads release date today. How's
Oh
that?
yeah, that we haven't heard from that one in a while.
It's been
They
quiet.
should show some GTA 6. Yeah, it's not happening,
You
bro.
know, you're a big Hellblade guy.
That'd be
too.
nice.
I'm quite a Hellblade fan. Yeah, I did the review for IGN. Love the series. I think we'll probably see something.
That would be
I
nice.
imagine alongside Halo Infinite, that's really the Microsoft series that's
If they
closest to that
show, however, do let me
mainstream
know. I
third-party
mean, you know,
like action game
if
that
if they
everyone
announce GTA 6,
I would be surprised if we didn't see something about Hellblade.
that'd be dope.
I just don't
I'll
know if
post
it's
it
gonna be gameplay or not, but
in the
I'm
Discord for you,
to learn
Def.
as much about that series as possible. Hopefully today starts that.
The recent Game Pass has been trash. Yeah, I don't really use it too often. I don't know why I have it.
Interesting. Now, as for me, I have to. You guys kindly took all the.
I should probably.
You were nice. You left me Halo.
And just let me stream many different games, but I just don't.
The campaign reveal. We've been waiting for it for so long.
That's gonna be the campaign
It's an
review.
open world. What is it? How is it different? Those questions will almost certainly be answered this morning. It's really just a question of not if but when. Is it going to open the show or close the show? I mean, those are really the two options.
I'll be honest, I'm not too hyped for the new Halo.
Initial teaser totally suggested that maybe this is going to be kind of an open world thing. So we'll get the answer to that. I hope.
Like, not really the most
Paris touched on
Halo
Everwild.
fan,
It seems
you
like
know.
it's time for a proper gameplay reveal of Everwild to really see what's going on with
Game Pass Ultimate gives PC access to them games. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I mean, that should just be a given though, not on the Ultimate Edition. It's too much money to be involved in that bullshit. GTA 6 is not gonna be for a few years, probably. They're still coming out with updates. There's supposed to be an update coming out this summer, so supposedly. I'm not really too sure.
The Xbox exclusive multiplayer shooter that's I got to play the beta fairly recently, and it's kind of Counter-Strikey. It's pretty fun, but Remedy's doing the campaign. I want to see that. Like, what's that all about? We'll see if we see that sometime in the next hour and a half or so as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, most games you have are better than ones in Game Pass.
Quick break, but when we come back, we are going to take a longer look, and it is there's a lot to chew on. A longer look at Halo's story so far. Don't go anywhere.
Fuck it.
Unlocked Live is presented by CBS All Access. Stream the new series Star Trek Lower Decks starting August 6th. Visit cbs.com/lowerdex to try 1 week free.
I mean, you know,
Presented by the Army National Guard.
it would be dope
Find out
to get GTA 6 though. That's all I want, really. That's all I care about, really. Just give me a GTA 6. Why not?
nationalguard.com/esports. Still using those tiny phones and tablets to watch IGN? Give your eyeballs a rest because IGN has moved to your living room. Get first looks and in-depth reviews of the most
GTA 5 Twitch Prime discount? Nah, bro. Twitch Prime on GTA 5 is a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, sometimes their deals are good, but most of the times they're all crap. A lot of the deals are crap for Twitch Prime and gaming, in my opinion. You know.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises.
If they do a Mark II, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Yeah, Leo's gonna be extremely happy. He fucking owns like 15 of them.
Live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need.
Twitch Prime is shit. I mean, it's useful. Don't get me wrong, but I just they don't like every time I look at the deals, it's never good, in my opinion. Yeah, I looked at the GTA 5 ones. I looked at many of them. They're just not that enticing. Like, I'd rather give it to a streamer that I support, if that's the case. That's my opinion, of course.
Trailers, cosplay, collectibles, and unforgettable moments from the biggest show in entertainment can now be crammed right into the palm of your hand.
Yeah, don't need Mark twos. I mean, yeah, Mark twos kind of ruined that game, huh?
The next generation of video gaming is on the horizon.
A lot of people feel that way though.
Latest PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series
Mark twos
reviews
kind
and
of
analysis
doo
in our
doo.
new weekly show, Next Gen Console Watch 2020. We'll bring on the experts to discuss and analyze all the latest developments around these new consoles. From frame rates, services, features, peripherals, and even all the new tech jargon, Next Gen Console Watch 2020 will keep you up to speed on everything leading up to the next generation of gaming. Join us every Friday for a new episode.
Welcome back, Halo Infinite. Yes, I'm so happy today's finally the day we get to see Halo. It has been a long, long time since we've gotten a proper
This
Halo
week,
game, a main
the
one.
oppressor
5
Mark
years, in
1 is
fact.
70.
And
Yeah, see,
the
that's
story's gone
not really
quite
too
a bit twists and
enticing
turns
when you have
over
a
the
Mark
years.
II
So
that's going to destroy the Mark 1
some details
easily.
have faded from your mind. I know I could use a refresher myself. We thought it was a good time to catch you up on everything that's been going on in the Halo universe to get you prepped for Halo Infinite. So take a look at this.
Halo
That guy on the
has a
left,
expansive storyline
kind of
that's
taking
been
over.
and we've arbitrarily decided to cram it all into 5
Eh.
minutes, so we'd better get started. 5 minutes? Oh, God. All right, here we go. 100,000 years ago, humanity spanned the Milky Way galaxy, but there was a problem. An insidious parasitic life form known as the Flood spread to so many species so rapidly it was looking like they'd soon be the only players on the board. While retreating from the Flood, humanity encountered a planet occupied by Forerunners, a species led by a dude called the Didact and his wife, the Librarian. The Didact knows humanity, and he's not a fan. In fact, he finds them unworthy to receive the mantle of responsibility, which is a traditional role in the galaxy where advanced species look out for lesser ones. The Didact and Forerunners stole the mantle from an even older alien race called the Precursors by wiping them out. Hypocrites much? Anyway, there's a big war between the Forerunners and humans.
Hypocrite
where the
much?
Forerunners are being assaulted by the Flood, and the humans lose. The Forerunners de-evolve them and revert them back to caveman times as punishment, seeding an obscure planet called Earth with the human survivors of the war. But they still have the Flood to deal with. The Didact's plan are these fake planets called shield worlds and an army of warriors called Prometheans made of the consciousnesses of Forerunner warriors implanted into synthetic bodies by a device called a composer. He gets outvoted though, and the Forerunners instead build an array of super weapons floating in space designed to wipe out.
Am I gonna stream GTA 5? I'll be honest, my Xbox is broken. That's why I haven't really been playing. I've been playing nothing but Minecraft lately. Like, I've been wanting to switch the game already, but I just can't. I physically actually just can't. My Xbox is legit broken. Like, I use the Xbox app to play Xbox, and the only game that works is I use the Xbox on my PC, the app on my PC, and the only game that works is Minecraft.
The Didact is in prison on one of his own shield worlds called Requiem, along with his loyal Prometheans. Not sure why you'd bury Hitler with an army of loyal Nazi soldiers right next to him should he ever awaken, but okay. Meanwhile,
Surprised he got away with saying that shit.
more intelligent, and the Forerunners build an AI named Mendicant Bias to help strategize against them. MB immediately decides to test the Halo array by wiping out all life on one random planet, Alderaan style, which doesn't bode well. Indeed, a Flood Gravemind, which are the things that represent the combined consciousnesses of millions of Flood, reaches out telepathically or technopathically to Mendicant and convinces it to turn evil. That means the Forerunners are up against the Flood and their own AI war machine, which renders the war essentially hopeless.
Yeah, I do.
Ditch effort, the Forerunners build
That's all.
Installation 00, aka the Lesser Ark, which both stores the DNA of a bunch of species and pumps out new Halos. It sits just outside
When the fuck? I never even knew this storyline at all about Halo. I'll be 100%.
there will survive. You know, like Noah's Ark, although how Forerunners named their thing after something from our Bible long before.
Yeah, Minecraft is still fun. It's just right now I kind of have that builder block where I have nothing to really do or build. So just gotta figure it out.
Clones of each species back to suitable planets to begin again. Humanity's portal opens on Africa, and Halo's history finally starts to match up with the actual history of humans on Earth. This is us. This is the line of humans we come from. Okay, so 2,500 years later, humanity has once again become a spacefaring species, not knowing that this is like the second or third time they've done that. While the Forerunner civilization lies forgotten and in almost complete ruin. Humanity, thinking itself alone in the galaxy, has its own problems. Colonies on the outer edges of human space feel oppressed by the older core worlds, and a civil war is well underway. Dr. Catherine Halsey of the UNSC forms the Spartan 2 project.
Oh yeah, I mean that's any game though, EXO, right?
Replaced them with clones IRL so their parents wouldn't miss them, then subjected them to brutal experiments to turn them into hulking super soldiers. Originally intended to crush the rebels / fight terrorism, depending on how you view things, the Spartans later became much First Contact. And this time, First Contact would be with a race comprised of many races, all bundled together into a galactic army with nefarious goals and plenty of weaponry. This union of evil aliens calls itself the Covenant, and it's the Covenant invasion of a world called Harvest that sets all the events of the Halo series in motion. That's right. We just got to the content of one of the Halo games, specifically Halo Wars 1. This was all prologue, and I said it as fast as I could, and we're 4 minutes in. This is so okay. So Covenant ships come and use plasma cannons to kill everything on Harvest and melt the soil into glass. It sucks. It turns out they targeted that particular planet because they lust for powerful Forerunner technology and artifacts, and a particularly juicy one lies buried on Harvest. It's a map leading to the locations of dozens of other, also powerful Forerunner artifacts. The Covenant starts sweeping through the galaxy seeking these, wiping out any humans who happen to be on planets that they want to dig up. One human ship, the Spirit of Fire, under the command of Captain James Cutter, follows the Covenant fleet to a world called Acadia. While investigating Forerunner architecture there, Professor Ellen Anders is kidnapped by the Covenant and forced to activate a Forerunner dreadnought. That's because Forerunner tech, which they swiped from the precursors, is designed so that humans can activate it, but Covenant can't, since humans were the ones the precursors had intended to take over the mantle of responsibility. That's why you'll often hear humans referred to as reclaimers in the series. They're the ones who are supposed to reclaim.
Oh yeah, they had crates for double money on GTA. I didn't know that. If my Xbox was working, I would have done double money lobby on that, but
They detonate their own slip space drive to destroy
my Xbox not working. That sucks.
and prevents them from activating the shield world, which would have
It
wiped
is what it is.
But without their hyperdrive, the SOF will take thousands of years to get back to friendly space, so the crew all freeze themselves and are considered lost in action. Most of humanity remains unaware of the flood until a little later during the events of Halo Reach. In that one, the Galactic Civil War has advanced apace, and now there's a Spartan 3 program. 3s are smaller knockoffs of Spartan 2s and aren't created by kidnapping kids. Noise. A squad comprised of some 3s and a 2 called Noble Team are sent to the planet Reach in 2552 to stop what they think is an insurrectionist plot. But
The only game you're playing right now is Rainbow Six.
Invasion of human worlds.
Yeah, I have that game on PC, but it lags. That's the problem with me in PC gaming and streaming it. That's you know, I think that's the big key. Streaming it a lot harder.
June escorts Cortana and the Doctor safely off planet while the rest of Noble Team dies in action. Sad. Halo Combat Evolved was the first Halo game ever released, and its story falls neatly into this spot right here. Fleeing the Covenant on Reach, the Pillar of Autumn makes a blind slip space jump and winds up near one of the Halo rings, known as Installation 04. Captain Key decides to activate a legendary Spartan 2 by the name of John 117, or Master Chief. Master Chief is ordered to protect the Cortana AI and flees from the Covenant as the Pillar of Autumn crash lands, ending up on the terraformed surface of the Halo ring world. Cortana leads John to the Halo's control room, where he uses the consoles there to try and locate Captain Key. Instead, he runs into the Flood, who have taken over most of the POA's crew. The Flood were held in captivity aboard the Halo, but the Covenant unleashed them by poking around. See, a bunch of the Covenant think that the Halos are religious
Word.
artifacts and that they can
10 out of 10 graphics.
by activating them. Cortana and Master Chief then run into 343 Guilty Spark, a little sentient floating robot thingy that monitors the Halo installation. 343 tells them that the only way to wipe out the Flood
343. That's the name of the company that makes them now.
helps them remember the activation index they need to do so. Right before pulling the ripcord on the Halo, Cortana discovers its true power, however, specifically that it'll wipe out all life in a 25,000 light-year radius. That's a big radius. Cortana sends Chief to detonate the Pillar of Autumn's fusion reactor instead, much to Guilty Spark's chagrin. The Chief finds Captain Key, who's been absorbed by the Flood and is midway through being turned into a grave mine, rips out his neural implant, and uses it to blow up the drive. As the Halo disintegrates like some donut Death Star, Master Chief and Cortana fly into the sunset, or space set, whatever. In Halo 2, Master Chief's well-deserved medal ceremony aboard a near-Earth space station is interrupted by Covenant forces, who appear out of slip space and seem to be surprised to find humans occupying Earth. John 117 helps lead a counter-assault, ultimately forcing the Covenant flagship led by the Prophet of Regret, a Covenant hierarch, to flee by going into slip space right on top of the city of New Mombasa, leveling. Aboard a ship called the In Amber Clad, and under the command of Captain Key's daughter Miranda Keys, Master Chief and crew chase after, finding themselves popping out right next to another Halo. It turns out the Prophet of Regret intends to activate the ring to wipe humans off of Earth, so Master Chief fights his way onto the Halo to the Prophet and punches him to death. Bet he's got one more to regret now. Just then, a flying Covenant capital city called High Charity appears.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Blast the Halo with
Yeah,
plasma
I'm just saying that.
cannons. On board the city ship, a whole other storyline is playing out. See, when a member of the Covenant is disgraced,
I can
they're
hear
sometimes
y'all.
given the title of Arbiter and sent on important suicide missions to redeem themselves.
I've never played Halo games. Should I start playing them? I mean, they're alright. It's nothing too crazy. The story is pretty good though. The cinematics are always good.
broke off when they discovered the truth about
I'll give it that.
namely that they aren't portals to heaven, but rather death loops of destruction. The Arbiter, who does believe in the religious nature of the Halos, at least for now, runs into guilty Spark while defeating the heretics. 343GS to the Arbiter is a great oracle and seer of religious truths. Just as 343 is about to disabuse the Arbiter of this notion, a Covenant brute commander appears and captures the
And I'll
Cabal.
put you on a
Wraps up that
pop-out
mission, so the
player.
Arbiter returns to High Charity, only to find that the political
Words,
climate
words.
has changed
Old
dramatically.
Halo used to be the best. I mean, yeah. I mean, those are the originals usually.
Covenant race of which the Arbiter is
They're the best.
dethroned as the official guards of the hierarchy.
Aren't they all on Game Pass? Yeah, I believe if you get the Master Chief Collection, you get a good chunk of them. I can't
And is sent on a new mission.
tell you exactly how many you get, but you get a good amount.
Where the key resides and captures captain keys to boot.
Which is what I got. I got the Master Chief Collection. I also bought them individually when they came out, but
By the same brute from before named Tartarus, who has in fact been ordered by the hierarchy to take him out and complete the dethronement of the Sankili. Tartarus tosses the Arbiter into a hell pit, which is also Tartarus, which is confusing, and he's caught by a full-grown flood grave mind. At this point, the Arbiter's story intersects with Master Chief's, since Chief has also been captured by the same grave mind. The flood convinces Master Chief and the Arbiter to work together, since all three of them want to keep the Covenant from activating.
Why are you
the
watching
Halo.
it as
The
well?
grave mind teleports our bad boys
A
right
recap.
to the control room, where Tartarus is about to use the index and captain key to activate the ring. The Arbiter kills Tartarus, and they stop the Halo from firing, at least this time. But
They
what's
make a
that?
whole lot of
Unintended
sense.
consequences. 343 Guilty Spark explains that aborting the firing triggered a system standby mode that allows all the rings in the Halo array to be fired remotely should they need to be from installation 00, the lesser arc. That means even though this Halo isn't going to fire right now, Cosmic Football has been fumbled and is live, and if the Covenant can leap onto
this has
the
definitely been past 5 minutes, right?
really burn the galaxy down in a hurry. In the midst of all this madness, Master Chief also infiltrates High
What's up,
Charity,
this
discovers a plot
trailer
of
or-
truth
Yeah, the recap's supposed to be 5 minutes long, and he's like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that with 7 games? Or some shit like that.
He leaves Cortana behind with explicit orders to detonate the in-amber clad.
So I'm gonna take as long as I want.
To blow up a Halo. He uses a fancy gravity catapult to shoot himself toward the Forerunner dreadnought the Covenant have been using as their flagship, and plans to commandeer it back to Earth. Meanwhile, the High Charity itself has been evacuated by the Covenant, and taken over by the Flood Gravemind, who keeps Cortana captive in the systems of the ship. Okay, Halo 3. Woof. So,
Halo 3!
Earth's atmosphere, yeah? And he gets found by the Arbiter and Sergeant Johnson, his pals from Halo 2, right? Well, they find out that the Prophet of Truth returned to Earth in order to find a portal
Better?
to the Lesser Ark that the Forerunners placed
Yeah.
underneath Mombasa. He plans to go through it and activate the entire Halo array at once, which it turns out is why the Covenant came to Earth in the first place. A battle ensues, but the Prophet and some of his forces are able to slip through the portal, just as a flood-infested ship crash lands with a message from Cortana urging Master Chief to head to the Ark post-haste. The UNSC fleet, plus 343 Guilty Spark, who has nothing better to do, all head through the slip space portal and arrive at Installation 00 with the Flood hot on their heels and in pursuit of the Covenant. The Flood, arriving aboard High Charity, quickly infests the Ark, which is good because otherwise you wouldn't have had as much stuff to shoot at during the game. The Prophet of Truth captures Johnson and uses him as a human key, activating the Halo array. But before it can fire, the Chief and Arbiter strike yet another uneasy truce with the Flood, fight their way to the Prophet of Truth, and choke him to death. Mixing it up. Choking. It's the new punching. Master Chief deactivates the array, saving the galaxy, and the Flood immediately turn on him because, in case you forgot, they're evil. 343, Master Chief, and the Arbiter all escape and discover the nature of the Ark on their way out the door. Realizing that the Ark generates Halos and that it's currently in the middle of producing a new Halo to replace the one destroyed.
Anyway,
Halo
they've got
Combat
Ninja
Evolved, they
to
form a new
interview
plan to
fucking
activate the Halo while it's still way
Halo
out here,
Infinite.
near the Ark, but away
Wow.
from the rest of the galaxy.
Well, he's a
This would kill all the Flood
old
on the Ark
Halo
and leave
pro.
the galaxy unscathed. Solid
Yeah, but-
plan. They save Cortana from High Charity,
Says
blowing it
what-
up and
so
killing
like
the
100
Gravemind.
other people.
Everyone evacuates the Ark
he's
except
the most
Master
famous
Chief
one.
Johnson, the Arbiter, Cortana, and 343. Guilty Spark wants them to wait until the Halo is complete before
It's a
firing,
smart movement by
fearing it will
them.
shake apart and destroy
A lot of
itself
money.
if triggered too early.
But then again, he
Guilty Spark
already
Master
works.
Chief has
He does
different
mixers,
ideas,
so
wanting to fire ASAP
They
save
just pulled
peace
them.
as the Flood Gravemind is already beginning to rebuild itself. 343 kills Sergeant Johnson for trying to activate the Halo early. Chief flips out and blows up 343's current shell and activates the ring. As predicted, the ring wipes out the Flood but also shakes itself apart, forcing Chief to dramatically flee to the ship Forward Unto Dawn. As the FUD disappears through a slipstream portal, the portal closes, cutting the ship in half, with the Arbiter back in Earth space and the Chief and Cortana adrift in uncharted waters. The Chief puts himself into cryosleep and awaits rescue. 2 years later, Halo
Part 4.
4 kicks off with
I
Dr.
knew that one.
Halsey being tried for her crimes. Remember, she kidnapped those children and made them super soldiers? Well, Cortana finally awakens the Chief because their ship has been boarded by Covenant. John and Cortana soon discover that the Forward Unto Dawn has drifted into Covenant space near the Shield World Requiem, where the Didact has been imprisoned this whole time. The Covenant faction, calling themselves the Remnants, are attempting to awaken him. Upon
The
scanning
fuck was
Chief and
that?
realizing he's a human reclaimer and therefore capable of making the tech work, they surface and sucks everyone.
That wasn't me, chat.
What's that?
Is it their broadcast or is it mine?
Destroying the Forward Unto Dawn. John 117 awakens on the inside surface of the Inside Out planet. It's like a halo, but rounder. To make matters worse, Cortana starts acting weird and explains the AIs undergo an aging process called rampancy. They don't age and die, but they eventually become corrupted and essentially go crazy, which has begun.
Theirs, I think. Oh, okay.
Ouch. To save Cortana, Chief is dead set on getting out of the Shield World and back to Dr. Halsey, who he believes can help. Chief fights his way through the Remnants and the Didact's leftover Prometheans, finally reaching the Cartographer, a mapping system
I
that
can't
reveals
wait for
there's
the
another
Xbox
UNSC ship
reveal
nearby,
event.
the Infinity. It flew through the hole in the Shield World and
It's already been
successfully
revealed,
figured out.
dumbass.
Chief attempts to
What up,
avoid
Godzilla?
Game reveal, dickhead.
make contact.
You said
Instead,
you said
encounters
Xbox
a metal
reveal.
object when they physically track down the signal
Xbox
they thought was the
reveal
ship.
event.
Turns out it's the Didact
Reveal
ship.
these
The door
nuts.
opens, releasing the ancient asshole and giving Halo 4 its
Sorry.
main antagonist. The Didact quickly
Punch Devil in the
overpowers
face,
Master
gotcha.
Chief and declares the return of Forerunner primacy in the galaxy. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah,
After some
even
more
if he did
laser
punch
fights,
me in the
Chief
face,
makes
it
his
wouldn't
way
hurt,
through
'cause he's
Covenant and
puny.
Promethean alike to
Right,
arrive at the
yeah.
real Infinity.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You want me to show the guns, dog?
Commanding Officer Captain Del Rio. The new game plan is to destroy the gravity well at the heart of the Shield World, allowing the Infinity to jump away. Just then, John has a vision of the Librarian, the Didact's wife who betrayed him back in the day when he first went power mad. She explains the whole history of the Forerunners from the beginning of this video. That is, chronologically, this is when the player learned all the stuff about the Forerunners. Neat! The Librarian explains that now that he's awake, the Didact's plan will certainly be to grow the ranks of the Prometheans by using a composer to trap the souls of all the humans in the galaxy. You know, that classic jam. She also does some whooshy magic that makes Master Chief immune to being composed. Double neat! Captain Del Rio notices that Cortana's showing signs of rampancy and orders her handed over for reformatting or whatever, which the Chief doesn't cotton to. Instead, he steals Cortana and a Pelican ship and goes rogue on a quest to slay the Didact. He follows the Didact's ship through a portal to Ivanov's station, where a composer resides. The Didact immediately uses said composer to turn the whole crew of the station into ashes, then speeds toward Earth, planning to burn us or make us into evil robots, with Master Chief hot on his trail. The Didact composes the entire population of New Phoenix, which is a city, before rapidly going rampant. Cortana helps Master Chief fight his way to the Didact's inner sanctum, where he dispatches the Didact with a well-placed Forerunner pulse grenade. The Chief then manually detonates a nuke to destroy the composer, and Cortana teleports him away from the blast and into near-Earth space, where he gets picked up by the Infinity. Sadly, Cortana, also bids her old friend goodbye and fades away to parts unknown. Ultimately, the UNSC blames the Covenant
And now the sexy AI.
Phoenix, rather than the Didact, who seems to vanish. After a long time apart, Master Chief is finally reunited with his original squad, Blue Team, and they're sent on a mission to discover the origins of the composer, since it's such a threat. They ultimately discover the Composer's Forge, an installation that makes composers much like the Ark makes halos. And guess who's there turning the crank and pumping out composers? That's right, our old disavowed pal, the Didact. Chief kills him again, for real this time, and Blue Team destroy all the composers and the Forge. But forget Halo 4. Halo 4 is gone now. Halo 5 Guardians starts in the year 2558, and Covenant attacks have only gotten worse since the Prometheans have rejoined the fight. A team of shiny new Spartan 4s, Fire Team Osiris, are sent to kill Jewel Madama, leader of a Covenant splinter group that have occupied a planet called Kamchatka, and host Dr. Halsey, who fled to avoid the outcome of her trial from the last game. They take back the planet, kill Jewel, and recapture Halsey, who warns of a much graver threat on the horizon and tries to leverage that intel to make a deal. While on the mission, Osiris also witnessed something disturbing. Covenant seemingly losing control of their Promethean Forerunner foot soldiers. At the same time, Blue Team and Master Chief are off fighting Covenant in another part of space when John 117 suddenly receives a cryptic mental message from Cortana. Meridian is next. So, once again against orders and doing what his rampant AI girlfriend tells him to, Master Chief goes rogue, this time taking Blue Team with him, and they all head to the planet Meridian. Fireteam Osiris, armed with immobilization devices, are sent after them. This leads to a confrontation in which Chief fistfights Locke, the leader of Osiris, and flips it on him, immobilizing him with one of his own immobilizers. Blue Team presses on. Ultimately, they discover the existence of yet another killer Forerunner tech, Guardians, giant neon Evangelion-looking angel robots designed to fly around policing the galaxy with their super weapons. The first Guardian emerges on Genesis, a planet with a connection to the Domain, which is the mysterious plane from which Cortana is operating. She claims that the Forerunners have cured her rampancy, but that's arguable because the new plan is to take control of the Guardians herself. See, she thinks she'll do a better job of guarding humanity than, well, humanity. Classic Cortana move. Fireteam Osiris travel to Sanghelios, a Covenant homeworld, and help the Arbiter put down remnant forces there in exchange for his help catching up to Blue Team.
No, this is 5, Guardian 5.
Board a Guardian, which carries them to the staging area on Genesis. Once there, Osiris encounter another Forerunner monitor, 031 Exuberant Witness, who's in the process of being remolded and just generally pushed around by Cortana. Not happy about that, 031 aids Osiris in reaching Blue Team, hoping they'll eventually kick Cortana out of Exuberant Witness's systems. The teams meet again, and Locke explains that Cortana is attempting to usurp the mantle of responsibility for herself. The Chief tries to talk her down, but she refuses, immobilizes Blue Team, and attempts to kidnap them. Fireteam Osiris recover Blue Team and return control of Genesis to Exuberant Witness, forcing Cortana to flee aboard another Guardian. AI across the galaxy suddenly start to pledge their allegiance to Cortana, but one AI, the control AI aboard the ship Infinity, named Roland, remains loyal and makes an emergency slip space jump in order to escape her widening sphere of influence. Because it's not a Halo game if it doesn't end with an emergency slip space jump that sets up the next game. This game ends with Blue Team and Fireteam Osiris meeting up again on Sanghelios, along with the Arbiter, Palmer the Spartan 4, and everyone's favorite walking moral gray area, Dr. Catherine Halsey. Technically speaking, the events of Halo Wars 2 come a little later in 2859. After 28 years drifting in space, the Spirit of Fire, remember the original ship with Captain Cutter and Alan Anders aboard, finally awakens. Upon doing so, they realize they've been forcibly transported to right near the Lesser Ark, Old Installation 00. An aggressive Covenant faction called the Banished have occupied the Ark, and SOF forces begin a surface campaign against them while simultaneously trying to find a way to contact the UNSC. They finally realize that the Ark is currently mid-build on a replacement Halo. The new ring, called Installation 09, will inevitably teleport back to known space once it's complete, so the humans decide to hitch a ride when the time comes. In order to do so, they make their way to the control room aboard Halo 9 and disarm its weapon systems right before it jumps. And some of the Spirit of Fire's crew, but most are able to evacuate onto the ring in time. Unfortunately, rather than completing their ride back home, the ring is yanked out of slip space mid-jump by a Guardian. And that is the Halo story so far. As for the upcoming Halo Infinite, assuming it carries the same story forward, we've got to assume that pesky Guardian is under Cortana's control, and that Master Chief's attempts to cure her rampancy and prevent her from stealing the mantle will make up the main thrust of Infinite's story. That said, there are bound to be plenty of surprises along the way, and now you're properly primed for each and every one. Good hunting.
If they're bringing like a upgrading like level system within Halo.
Well, that story was insanely long, I'll be honest.
Well, I am sure that I speak for the whole panel when I say I am...
I literally didn't pay attention to us. Well, no, I paid attention to most of it. But make sure we're live here. Way too much. I played Halo 5 and I knew what was going on in Halo 5 a little bit. And I played Halo 4 and I knew a little bit about that one too. But
the worst things they can do is to get a developer of the franchise that's played the game for years to give an explanation on what the game's like instead of a reviewer. Because they could have cut that story down by at least 10 minutes.
no, they really couldn't. I think that was like an actual just YouTuber, like just trying to like cut. I mean, I don't know.
Just give us like a snippet. Just give us like a snippet of what happened.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what toilet roll the Master Chief used to use. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, shit, it was like 10 minutes. It was like 7 minutes before the Master Chief even showed up on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. And I didn't even know his name was John 1 something. I mean, I kind of knew his name was John, but it wasn't too sure. "19 minutes of recapping."
Daily live
Well,
show that takes
that
a
time went
rotating-
down very quick. He was on 31 last time I looked.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, hey, it killed some time. I'm happy with that. Fuck that. He's explaining the whole story. It's gonna be long. Yeah, I know. No, I didn't mind it at all. Actually, like I said, it killed some time, and it caught me up a little bit. Not fully understanding it, but kind of got a better grasp of it.
Yeah. I think if you'd played like 1, 2, and 3, and then stop playing, and then you want to get Infinite, it's a perfect way to catch up with what you need to know.
Yeah, and because like I played Halo Wars 2, right? And so when I saw the guy on the ship, the white guy on the ship with the white hair, and he was fighting the gorilla dude, I was like, what the fuck's going on? But no, I guess it kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Shit. I wonder if they're gonna do the same for Gears of War. Imagine.
Fuck yeah.
I'll do it right
That
here,
storyline's-
right now.
Storyline's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little fucked because they don't explain it too good in this and especially because the first game no one knew what the fuck was really going on. It was such a up in the air type thing. Then part 2 was kind of like eh. Part 3 was even more eh.
I think Halo Infinite is going to be their release selling game. I think.
Hey, they do that every year. Every time an Xbox come out, it's a new Halo game. Every year, every time, not every year. I'll come out with it every year, but it's always a Halo. Shit, Halo's so like, in tuned with Xbox that Cortana is the AI for Xbox. That's the AI for the Halo.
Slyder, this thing that you're watching, is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
What, like live?
Yeah.
Because I want to watch what you're watching.
Well, I'm probably gonna switch to the Xbox version the moment.
Oh, as in the actual Xbox games showcasing.
Yeah. This one's just them talking about it, just to get. Yeah, I'm actually glad I did it this way because they just recapped the story of a story I didn't fully know at all.
Yeah.
You know.
I just want to do it so I can see what you're seeing.
I mean, I'm just hoping there's not too many of these type of games. These fucking little bullshit ass, corny ass games. You know?
There'll be loads of indie games.
Mm-hmm.
There always is.
Yeah, I know.
Because it appeals to
The younger
Japanese
audience.
market.
And the younger audience, too.
And yeah.
For the future generation of gaming. Because we're getting all old.
I think the only thing that's going to make this different from the PlayStation 5 one
Mm-hmm.
is them having more exclusive titles to games that can't be on any other system.
Yeah.
Or having the same game come out, obviously, and it looking 10,000 times better.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. They're just gonna showcase the fact of backwards compatibility because that's Xbox's main selling point that beat PlayStation 4 essentially, or PlayStation
And it's
5.
still massive.
Yeah.
It's still massive.
So.
The amount of people that are keeping their old games and shit.
Well, yeah, because some of the old games are good. They're still good. They're just, hoping they don't do the same as PS5. I mean, I think they're going to. Pretty sure they're going to. There's gonna be a lot of games that are gonna be like the PS5 with a lot of indie games that were so corny, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you also got to remember, PlayStation haven't got Game Pass. PlayStation haven't got Microsoft on their side. Do you know what I mean? So, it's a different... The games that you're going to be getting are computer computer ports. So games that are supposed to be for PC, but they've put a console version of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Constructor, that was like a game that come out. That was like a dedicated PC game,
Yeah.
and if they bring out a PC ported game and they nail it, I think that's what could sell for them as well.
Yeah.
And with
th-
them they basically bring out like another PC, like a portable PC, and they more or less.
yeah. Uh, they didn't come out with backwards compatibility for Xbox One at first. No, I know. It came in after. It was an update. Um, but that was their main selling point, because if I don't know if you remember back then, Xbox was losing the race completely to PS5.
What
It was
game is it
PS4.
on in the
I'm sorry.
background?
I don't know, some ugly looking shit.
It looks like
A combination of Halo 4, because they had that step side boost, and fucking Transformers. That's the first thing I thought.
you see that I thought that looked quite good, to be honest.
No, that looked kind
I'd,
of duty to me.
I'd kill for like a proper full-blown Transformers game.
I wasn't a Transformer fan, I'll be honest. Like, the movies were good,
Yeah.
but the cartoon, I never really fully watched. I liked another one that like the robots actually was turned more into like animals and shit, but I don't remember the name. I used to watch that a little bit, but not crazy for it.
Yeah, that was just basically
A ripoff.
no. It was Transformers. But it was like animals.
Transformer games were pretty good. I'm pretty sure they did come out with Transformer games, because the movies did do good. They weren't bad. You know. They usually, if a movie does really good, they'll try to turn it into a game. Usually they suck though. Like, in my opinion, a lot of the games that came from movies usually suck.
Yeah.
But I think, with the exception, actually, Spider-Man 3 wasn't bad. The game, I actually did enjoy Spider-Man 3. It's probably one of the best ones. And then I stopped playing them. But I actually had almost all the achievements for that shit too.
Leo, was that like an open world story-based game? I think I remember that.
Oh yeah, you can play both sides.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I've never actually played it, I'll be honest.
I've never played it myself, but I think I remember it.
Yeah. How much time? We have 8 minutes. I think, like, I guess like the 1 minute mark or 2 minute mark, I'll switch to the actual Xbox live stream and leave these people, unless if they shut off their cameras. If they shut off all their face cams and shit, then I'll do it. I'll stay with them, but
I think they maybe probably will.
no.
I've just got the Xbox thing here. The actual.
But
I just hoping it's not like the first 5 games of the exactly the same games as PlayStation.
I'm sure it's probably going to. If they open up with GTA 5, because that's what they opened up with PlayStation, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be extremely pissed.
Yeah, but they haven't really been showing that, have they? Like, PlayStation has been pushing that hard.
Yeah, but again, since Microsoft's whole entire thing is backwards compatibility, that's definitely a backwards compatibility game. They're definitely showing it.
Yeah.
That just better not be their opening.
I think I'm gonna guess now and say their opening is gonna be Halo Infinite.
Ooh, no, I don't think so.
Or maybe. No, I'm not saying it's going to be for definite. It could be a number of things that I've just known them to open up with before. Maybe like a new Forza. That's quite big.
Yeah.
Or like an adventure game, maybe.
Yeah, I can actually see them opening up with a Forza, because they've done that before.
Mhm. And it's gonna look amazing
Yeah.
on 120 frames per second and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
could be like a new Doom. If it's the whole backwards compatibility, it could be like a really old game that's been completely changed, like graphic wise. Could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
You should change the Xbox stream now. Are they up and running?
They are, but it's just a countdown.
Yeah, it's just a countdown, so that's gonna be a little bit more boring to sit there. I mean,
That's it. This is actually showing something, whereas that's just like a countdown.
yeah,
It's essentially what's in the top right corner of your screen, but the whole screen,
yeah,
and no talking or anything. I don't think.
yeah. I mean, we could do that. I don't really care. Xbox on. No, we'll of course streaming it. You're not Xbox, fuckers. I stream Xbox every single day. Oh shit, I'm on the first page? Are you kidding me? Damn, I wish I had more viewers though like that. You know what I'm saying? Polish? No, we need English, brother. English. This man, really?
That's it. Xbox Game Showcase.
Espanol. Hold on, I know. It's English with captions. Do we want caption? Damn, alright. How many live streams? You guys just need one fucking live stream. This man Courage, though. That's a nice thumbnail. I give him props for that one. 56k watching. That's terrible compared to, like, Sony's. Suspense is key. I know. Suspense is... I know suspense is better.
It's gonna be like you're gonna see like some sort of video, and it's gonna be like coming to an Xbox soon, and it's gonna be like Minecraft 2020.
No, yeah, they're definitely coming.
Now.
Alright, with the ear rape, alright, bro? Fuck.
Coming to Xbox One Series X. Never done before.
No, yeah, they always do
Coming,
that.
coming to a cinema near you.
World
Minecraft.
premiere!
World premiere.
Kick Devil, right?
Shut up, Leah. You little bitch.
Alright, so I went for that one. You saw the one I clicked on, right? The English?
Yeah, I'm just literally when it goes down to 0, I'm gonna switch over to that one, and then put it on loud so I can hear it. Because at the minute I've got mine and your voice echoing, sort of thing.
I'm you know, if you're talking too much, I might tell you shut up. If if something bids on.
No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna be listening myself, and all.
Yeah. No, cause like the last time I was when I was doing the Christian, bro. Christian was talking about the most randomest shit ever, like wiping his ass or some stupid shit, and I'm like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, let's watch this.
I know. I want to say it as much as these goals.
See, this is gonna suck. I'm just hoping it doesn't. Yo, Leo, can you do me a favor? Can you share the stream in Discord? We got like 3 minutes left. Everyone, if you could. I'll greatly appreciate it. If you can't, I understand. Got me. Appreciate you. Cause like I would, but it's just a pain in the ass to like find my own stream. Not have it open. I just have chat popped out. Two minutes. Hey. I don't want to get myself hyped. I'm so scared. Hey, Damien, you want to put some money on this?
Nah, I'm all set.
What are they gonna open with?
I'm not putting money on it. Could be anything.
It could be anything, but I'll definitely go with the Forza. Chat, what do you guys think they're gonna open with? I highly doubt they're gonna open with a Gears of War. They might, but
You've got to think like Xbox release exclusive games. So I'm gonna say Forza.
yeah, I'm gonna go Forza.
Or
Forza's the best bet.
some sort of racing game.
Yeah, 100%.
It's always been done.
Yep. Because they want to get the speed junkies out the way.
I don't think it's ever been anything else other than a racing game, to be honest. Project Gotham Racing. That was Project Gotham Racing 1 and 2, or I think they were at the premieres.
Yeah, that's true. 30 seconds. 30 motherfucking seconds.
I'm going to switch over to the Xbox one.
Ready for the Forza? All you're gonna hear is an engine.
Are you on the countdown?
Yeah, it's on 3 seconds.
Oh, you're just ahead of me then.
Okay.
Don't say anything because you're ahead of me.
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
They're coming out swinging. They're coming out swinging.
Even though this technology will save humanity in a war to come.
This is definitely Halo.
Yeah. Slyder, switch to the Xbox thing because you're behind me.
I can't. I can't switch.
Crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
It's taking its time.
I'm sold. Pre-ordered.
Xbox opened up with their big title.
It all
Let's-
means
hello.
nothing
Don't say that.
until you step inside.
Dude, that suit looks sick though. Oh shit. Press start to start demo. Here we go.
Already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, shit. even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
Here we go. Oh shit. Of course, the usual look around.
It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not even being biased, like.
The assault rifle sounds pretty good too. They changed the sound for sure. Sounded like shit before.
I've literally turned on the first Xbox with Halo 1 in again. That's how I feel.
Yeah, they came out swinging with this. Ooh, nice little drift. Oh wait, I don't know who's ahead of who, so I'll try not to talk too much.
No, I'm ahead of you. That's why I'm staying quiet.
Okay. Oh shit. They're doing the same thing that Gears of War 5 implemented this. A little shitty on Gears of War 5 though. At least they're actually showing gameplay, yeah. The game looks fucking amazing.
It looks awesome. I'm taking this is like the 120 FPS.
I don't know what. Ooh.
Like fucking 5K, whatever it is.
That punch sounds lethal. You just little Gears of War, bro.
No way!
Oh, we got a new gun. Ooh, I like it. That's not the DSMR. What's the name of that gun? I never know.
I think that was the battle rifle, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's named different now. Lapped him. Pick up what?
Bro, look at them graphics. Fuck me.
Oh, that's what it is, a grappling hook. That's sick. That's fucking sick. I was wondering what the hell that was on his arm. I was like, he has a blade now? Oh, it tells you right there on the little hub right there. Left trigger and left bumper.
Yeah. What's that, like a grapple and something else?
Yeah. That's gonna be sick for movement. With the Halo slow jump.
Mm.
I hate those fucking guys.
The AI have got something about them as well.
Oh, there goes the plasma rifle. I really don't like that gun. My man's about to die already. It's kind of like Destiny. Technically, Destiny's kind of like this. Just because it was created before.
Destiny evolved from Halo.
Yeah, it was created by the same creators. Yo, what up, Rodney? Oh, that's sick. My man just grabbed it. Oh, that shotgun. Dirty. Oh, that was sick. Here we go.
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium is
It's a very Thanos kind of villain, isn't it?
and the banished
Yep.
share the same goal. We
He looks
fight
fucking awesome as well.
to honor the will of Atriox. Without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. Here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of
Love it.
legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs.
Oh,
Fight hard. Die well.
Bruh. Bruh. Spartan, this is Sparta! And just kick his ass, bruh. In the rib cage. Bro, they came out swinging though, on some real shit. Xbox came out
Yeah.
swinging.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo.
I'm loving the whole map
I'm
interface
incredibly
thing
proud
as well.
of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5.
That's
This
crazy.
will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways
60
that
frames
have
per
never
second.
been possible before.
I know, yeah.
Look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer.
Multiplayer?
Now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Alright, let's see multiplayer. Let's see multiplayer. That's all that matters to me, really. World premiere. What? What just happened? Oh, they're not showing the multiplayer. I misread that. This looks like Vigor.
Imagine if it was. I don't even know what it is yet. Oh, mortal.
Damn, that wolf looks good. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Was not expecting that.
Nah.
At all.
Love the State of Decay games.
I was not.
Welcome everyone to the
When she was walking through the wood as well, how realistic did that look?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was watching. That was actually really good.
Including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their
fucking way
to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today.
What?
From your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport.
100% Leo.
Xbox
I'm
Series
blown
X
away
is
already.
bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
World premiere.
Here we go. Forza.
I told you.
Yeah, but they came
Well, I mean-
out. They came out swinging with Halo.
Look at the graphics. Look at the graphics.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is a trailer, though. You know, trailers
Yeah,
are
but still.
makes me want to play a Forza game. I'll be honest, Joe.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that, Leo. Totally agree. The Xbox graphics and the PlayStation graphics, they're both good, but they're just so different. They're completely different from one another. And Microsoft has ray tracing as well, which is fucking massive.
Here we go. What are they presenting now? Rare. Never heard of it. It's gonna be an indie game. I mean, we were bound to get one.
I don't know. I haven't seen what it is yet.
Okay,
We
but
all sense it,
it looks like one.
but only a few.
No, I mean they have new types of graphics. I mean, Forza looked pretty good. Of course, that was a,
Is found in the smallest moments,
you know.
in every step of a perilous journey,
I'll wait until it comes up on your screen before I say it.
in the symmetry of ritual.
It looks like that old game. I don't know what's the name of it though. It's like OE or some shit that, or whatever.
It looks, I think it looks like Dauntless,
And in moments
but I'm not 100% sure.
Ray tracing on all games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Ori or some shit like that.
Rare and water.
it
They've,
teaches us to look
they've
beyond
nailed it.
the expected.
Yeah, Ori, get the Blind Forest, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't too intrigued by it. I'll be honest. It's just not mine. It's not me.
To seek answers.
I like the graphics. I like the type of graphics that they've done with it.
That's why I knew it was Ori because of that graphic style. I was like,
Our world has a rhythm.
it's distinguishable
Sense it,
without a doubt.
I mean, I'll definitely give it a try.
but but only a few truly feel it.
I hope someone clips the fact that Xbox opened with their biggest title and and like adds it at them and like.
Everwild will give to you
60 frames per second.
magical and untamed natural world.
No, just clip it and be like, send it to. That's how you do an opening.
It's
To
a place
PlayStation.
eternal. An eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature.
Feel on them titties.
Living thing.
Tour across England, repping.
So excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their
I like the tattoo as well.
Yeah, that was the first thing that actually caught my mind. Not even her tits, just literally her tattoo, her sleeve.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I laugh if you didn't say the right word then. You meant to actually say tattoo, but you said tits after not saying the like you're looking at.
I was looking at her tits. I was definitely looking at her tits too, you know?
Hey, we're in the tits. I was definitely looking at a tattoo. Tits. I mean tattoo.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
This looks like a Life is Strange type game. It's not Life is Strange, but
self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
ooh.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Don't really care.
You've got to watch for games like that because
What's up,
they
Colton?
can turn out to be a massive franchise game, like an adventure game or something.
My name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible.
Yeah, this is Ori.
An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120
I mean, Ori,
delivering unprecedented game
it's a decent looking game anyway. But
Yeah.
sticking it up to 120, it's just shows what they can actually do.
Yeah. We're still gonna be stuck on 60 though, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, but
For the Xbox players, you know, like PC, you could go to like 120, but
oh yeah, 100%.
We can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
What is this? This is the presentation for Xbox with the next games. You missed the beginning, which was complete, probably the best 2 games they came out with right in the start. So right now they're going through their little other games.
Full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right
What the
kind
fuck
of
is
case,
this?
they wanted us to
I feel like this is like Fallout.
you on the wrong side of a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Or sword. Or this thing.
oh, it makes sense.
Thrills. Danger.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
Oh, the outer world.
Don't bring you any drinks in its current state.
If you're waiting for the biggest game of the year,
Oh God.
wait for Cyberpunk.
What?
But if you're ready for the smallest,
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I had to mute myself because I'm laughing.
Yeah.
from Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together, thrive together, or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
This game, I'm getting like I'm getting like an Ark kind of feel.
Yeah.
It's different. I'll give them that. It's very different.
Yeah. He said, or feed them to your friends. Grounded. I'm not interested. Funny, but
At Obsidian, we're dedicated.
I think
to
I'll
pushing
probably get it,
the
to be
role
fair.
playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Paralyzed.
Oh, wow.
It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is
Oh, okay, see, that makes sense.
on July 28th on Xbox Game
Bug
Pass
Life meets
and
Ark.
Early Access.
Yeah.
We hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Oh shit, they're showing out another game. 3 games? Well, 2 games technically.
We have always known war.
This is a bit more serious. That's the Matrix theme song. 100%.
Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken. And you must
That looks
face
cool.
the monsters. Our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
That theme song was so in tune with the Matrix until about the end. Swear to God, that was the first thing that came up to my head.
Avowed is an expansion
expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up.
Wait, booty.
To take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry.
No, Leo, it's not.
Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Oh, he said booty is his name. I didn't pay attention to his name.
Outer Worlds is like a Fallout kind of game, whereas Grounded is probably going to be like Ark, like a survival game.
I think he said his name.
No, I'm on about. He said also is the Outer Worlds and Grounded the same game.
Oh. Oh yeah, it looks like a complete different game.
You learn more about yourself, and this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoy the trailer.
You're writing all the new games down?
World premiere.
What have you got so far, Leo? It's probably more or less exactly the same as what I'd get, to be fair.
Fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Doesn't interest me at all, that game.
Yeah. I thought they were gonna do like multiple different stories and then they all combine like they did kind of like Black Summer. Have you watched that show?
No.
Oh, you have not watched Black Summer.
Nope.
You have to watch that show, please.
An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC.
What up, Bat?
I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
I've watched it. Yo, that show was good.
To find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Oh shit. Not true.
What the fuck?
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
It's a quiet place. Lost alone. Neither skin nor bone. Just a
I'm downloading this song.
is all I've got. Now my cover's blown.
Jack Black needs to sing more.
Bottom of a lake. A frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started
I'd play it just for the Jack Black song. It looks pretty good, to be honest. Like the shell shaded.
I mean, I'll be honest, the game does not please me at all. Him singing is just blowing me away right now. Like, what? That's the first time he sounds like himself right there.
Yeah.
But before, you could not tell that was Jack Black at all. If they did not show Jack Black that whole time, I would not have known.
He's old now, man. He's got to be at least 50, nearly 60, at least.
unlocking all my memories, which I never.
If it's a Game Pass game, I might download it just to see what it's like. If it's not, probably not.
Don't be fucked up while playing this game. Someone's definitely dying. Yeah, well.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games.
Wait, I have not seen Ninja. What the hell were you talking about?
Developer in particular that
No,
is close
different
to
channel.
us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud.
Oh, sure.
Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Actually, this might be Bat's game. But I think Bat left.
Just wait, Leo. The schematics is still coming, trust me.
Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
I like Destiny 2, I put a lot of hours into it.
That looked like a straight up plasma grenade from fucking... That grenade's definitely a plasma grenade from fucking Halo.
If Destiny didn't exist, it would be Halo now. I
Well,
think.
I mean, it was created by Bungie. Bungie was created by Halo was created by Bungie at first. And now 343 took over.
Mhm. So they're putting all DLC onto Game Pass for free, but charging
not
people
free.
for the new version. I think.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass.
I never played Destiny 1.
Destiny 1 wasn't too bad.
Well, I played it, but I didn't play it as much as in depth as I did with Destiny 2.
Both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before.
It's a good game. There's stuff to do like every month, like new things, new raids and shit. So
we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built
World
to launch
premiere
exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
World premiere.
yeah, because they're gonna charge them fucking 60 quid for a brand new copy, Leah. That's why.
Yep.
With better graphics. A lot of people still buy it.
Oh, I like that theme right there. It's been overused, but I like it. I'm always a fan of a gas mask, I'm not gonna lie. Stalkers 2? Stalker 2? There was a 1?
World premiere.
Thank you, love. I can't read now. Thank you.
I think I know what it is. What this is. Yeah.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive
Sup,
to
turtle?
determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back. If they make it back.
That looked interesting. What's this? Xbox showing off a bunch of new games coming from the new Xbox. It's their premiere showcase. Console launch exclusive. Here we go. Enhance.
Don't know what it is yet.
And neither do I. What is this? Textures over here?
Is it?
Yeah, textures.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because Microsoft came out with the first Textures game. I completely forgot about that. That was actually that was kind of cool how they set that up though. Such a simple setup for it too, but it was pretty cool. That I don't know why that was actually pretty cool.
World premiere.
Okay, here's a Steam World.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here. What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
Find anything good?
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
Xbox bringing people together. It's the reason why I met you guys. Oh. Technically, I guess YouTube is the reason, not really Xbox, but you see what I was going for. Console exclusive launch. I read that backwards, but okay.
It all starts with a dead girl. A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Is this Silent Hill?
No.
Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one. But also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
I don't think it. Nah, I don't think so. Was it like a? Oh shit. You ever watch Constantine?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, remember when he goes to hell?
Whatever happens in hell happens in the real world, sort of thing.
No,
That's
it was
what I'm
like.
getting with this. That looks fucking cool, man. I like that. I like it.
Okay. I'd definitely give that one a try.
World premiere.
Yo, remember the name for that one? No way. Sega! Uh-oh.
It's not Fancy Star Online.
You said Fantasy Star?
It looks like a game called Fancy Star Online.
I've played that game once, actually. But I played it once, and I played it for like 20 hours. Fuck.
It's got the same sort of combat as Final Fantasy 15, which is what I like. Or the open combat.
Yeah.
Fucking bollocks, man. Yeah. I think I'll probably get that because that looks pretty cool.
I'll be honest. I probably won't get it.
If it's heavy on multiplayer, maybe.
Yeah. Fantasy
Nice.
Star Online.
Luis Torres. I've seen your future. Global Risk is scared of the weapon you will become.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like the realistic feel to this.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Protect our own.
Can you protect me from...
Is this exclusive? I think it did say exclusive.
Yeah, yeah. It's just showing this campaign at the minute.
17 seconds.
This is like a Call of Duty type.
It just said at the bottom of the screen as well, multiplayer is going to be free for Game Pass.
Soon, the entire world will burn, all because of him.
Oh shit, they just went futuristic a little bit there. Knife animation could have been better in my opinion. Yeah, but Xbox already came out swinging way better.
10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox.
100% was a lot better.
Yes.
All of our partners
Yes.
in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season.
There we go.
Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play.
100
Are at the
titles.
center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed
When all the game studios come up on the screen, so I'll listen to what he says. And look at the bottom row, Mojang Studios.
more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
World premiere.
One more game.
Saving the best till last, maybe?
Maybe, but I mean, they've already shown their biggest title so far. I'm gonna go with The Witcher 4.
Treacherous villains. Of fantastical creatures. And wondrous places. Where nature
Oh my god!
and magic live in perfect harmony.
No fucking way.
All stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
Oh, Fable.
Yeah, man. Fable was shit up back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Killed it.
Yeah, they killed this one.
PlayStation needs to turn up.
Yep. Stronger console, Xbox, and better showcase? Over 100 games on launch. That's insane.
And there's still more to show you. Listen to what he said. There's the studios that they haven't even shown.
Oh yeah.
Game developers, sorry, not studios.
Nah, this was sick. Take notes, Sony, please.
I'm tweeting Sony, I am.
Take notes. That's how you do a showcase, bro. Wasn't everyone disappointed at PS5? Yes. Like, I'm not a biased person. I don't really care which console's fucking better than, you know. I care about the games. You open up your presentation of your next gen console, PS5, with GTA 5, a game that's been out for 7 years. Bro.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I own an Xbox.
Like, this presentation is far more better. I'm definitely getting Halo. Definitely getting Halo.
Oh yeah.
Definitely
100%.
getting Halo. That other game with the Constantine vibe that I got, I'm definitely getting. I'll probably get the Forza too, even though I'm not even a racing fan, but it just looked too good.
Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon 4.
I'll put the list in Discord. Alright.
Yeah, man. Have you written everything down, Leo?
Yeah, he said he wrote everything down.
Love it.
That's insane.
That medium looks good as well with the two different worlds.
Yeah. They did a good presentation. I'll give them that.
I'm actually going to come away from that and say that I would probably get every single game that they're showing because they all look awesome.
I won't say that. I won't say every, for me personally. I think I'm gonna skip a lot of those games, you know, especially like some of those smaller titles. RIP PS5, Halo, WWW, RIP Xbox. What? Price? Yeah, they didn't do the price though. That would have been awesome if they would show the price. But they're just waiting. That was cool. That was actually a lot better than what I thought.
Damn.
Yeah, I went in this actually with the worst expectations possible. Like I was like, PlayStation's fucking presentation sucked. I'm not.
There wasn't nothing on there that really shouted to me apart from like Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man was good. And I think that I can't remember the name of the game, but it was good.
Oh yeah, that Call of Duty type shooting game.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know what you mean, but I can't remember what it's called.
No, for the Sony side, they showed Resident Evil. That's what they showed.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know it was a Resident Evil game till they fucking said Resident Evil. I was like, what? So bizarre, but okay.
So, do I want to play a? Do I want to get a PlayStation 5 to play 2 games, or do I want to spend the money and get an Xbox and play a possible of 10 games already?
Yeah.
I think it sold it for me.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely going with the Xbox. Clearly, you know. I mean, I might get a PS5 depending on what games come out for it, but
I'm not even gonna.
I mean, 100 games at launch. I don't know if anyone remembers how many games launched with the Xbox One. That shit was doo doo. Like, it was terrible. Same thing with actually PlayStation. PlayStation had almost the same problem. I think they had just like one more game.
So, Leo's put 20 games there. You got to remember, like, there's going to be about 20 or 30, maybe 40 indie games coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Like, State of Decay looked amazing. I didn't even know it was a State of Decay game. But the problem with State of Decay, in my opinion, is that they always do that. The trailers always look really good, and then once the gameplay is shown, I lose interest instantly.
Yeah, I mean, State of Decay 2 was good. I played that quite a lot.
Yeah.
So there's Halo Infinite I'd get, State of Decay I'd get, Everwild, Grounded, Avowed, Fable, probably Stalker. Tetris.
Yeah, Stalker looked good. I don't know what it was, but I don't know, the whole vibe got me.
And Crossfire X, they were showing the campaign in the trailer, but they said there's multiplayer as well.
Yeah, hold on.
The multiplayer is going to be free on Game Pass.
I guess I might as well pull this up quick. There we go. Boom. No, yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, definitely going for the Xbox. Definitely. That presentation literally got me excited for the next generation of console, where PlayStation did absolutely nothing. Like, legit, the PlayStation reveal, if I could explain to you guys, I literally was about to pass the fuck out. Like, that's how annoyed I was. Like, the shit was just so bad. I had literally, today I had, 4 hours of sleep, and that shit had me entertained. That shit had me entertained.
And that's probably just like the tip of the iceberg. They've still got all these other games to make and bring out and shit, haven't they?
Yep. Yeah, but they didn't have the power. They do now. Oh no, yeah. I mean, of course, you know, a lot of these games, a lot of the 100 games are gonna be backwards compatibility games. You know, but still, either way, I'd rather that than no games at all.
Yeah. If they released like 50 games that were backwardly compatible, but they were 120 FPS, like the best graphics ever, like with Ori and the Will of the Wisps, then I think that's the selling point anyway.
Yeah, like, again, PlayStation's gonna have to come out with a shit ton of launch games now. And they don't have backwards compatibility yet.
And I think the 100 games that they haven't showed are like the ones that are like cross-platform.
Yeah.
So you got your Avengers and stuff, and then you got like all your FIFA games, your NFL, and all them. So
I'm glad they didn't go too far into Gears of War 5. I'm extremely glad they mentioned it, but they didn't go in depth with it, and I'm so glad they didn't do that because like Gears of War. Yeah, it's a good series, but you know it's an old game. Let's not stay too much on older games. Let's go on for the next games, and I think they did a good job to sell backwards compatibility, but not show it off too much. Where it's like, all right, they're old games though, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like it was a selling point for sure, but it wasn't like the biggest selling point.
Well, that went 10,000 times better than what I thought it was going to be.
100%. I thought it was going to be complete trash. I was scared.
Wasn't there a Forza Motorsport in there as well, Leo?
Yeah, it was the second game shown. He has it. I think I saw it.
No, it's not on the list.
Oh yeah, you missed Forza. It was literally the second game. How'd you miss that? My man was still shocked of the Halo. He skipped the game.
I know, yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm out there.
Yeah, they came out swinging with that Halo. I was so glad. Can't believe you were right. You said Halo. I was for sure like, nah, never.
The feeling that I got when I seen Halo was like I said when we first seen it. It's unpack your old your bog standard Xbox, stick in your Halo disc because it's a brand new game, like first game out on Xbox. Turn it on and you're like, this is fucking amazing. The graphics back then, and that's how I feel now.
Yep. Like it was. I knew the moment I started seeing the little armor plates. I was like, that looks like the Halo fucking armor. Like, there's no way they're doing this early. Came out swinging.
Forza Motorsport, Leo.
Yeah, it's a motorsports for sure. I'm not sure, up to date with the.
So they've just cut off because they've done Forza Motorsport 4, I think, or 3. So they've just cut off the franchise and just started again from scratch. They'll carry on the Horizon, but it's just no. It's just number 1, Leo. It's just Forza Motorsport. There's no number after it. Go and jump in Discord there.
I just tweeted out Xbox. Like, fuck that.
That's how you do a reveal, son.
Word.
Literally couldn't have gone any better.
Yep.
1,000%.
I did. They did have one little error. I didn't notice it though. It's you know, it's like I don't know how to actually explain it. It's when your video distorts in one of the trailers.
Yeah.
But it was pretty small and really quick that I barely even caught it. I was like, ah.
Damn.
I was sick.
So he's pre-ordering the Xbox then? Because I know I am.
You're pre-ordering it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order it because I know these consoles when they first come out they're gonna be bad.
Hello, Leo. Fucking hell, that was stuff to death.
You know, like usually the consoles come out and they're trash. They have like their problems.
I think with how far the technology has come, I think it'll be alright. Like you haven't got to worry about the first like the ones that you buy are gonna fuck up or anything. Like nowadays, you shouldn't have to. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that.
I mean, I'll disagree with you just for this fact that every time we get a new phone that they've had generations already, they're still busted when we first get them, you know?
Yeah, true.
I just think that it's just they're not used to the it's not, you know, they have to work out the kinks. They're gonna have to update it to fix everything. Like it's just even video games, you know, that have like look at Call of Duty when it first launched. They've been doing it for fucking 10 years.
I'm quite interested to see because obviously Mojang Studios were there.
Yeah.
Mojang Studios is just Minecraft, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are they going to revamp Minecraft with ray tracing?
Of course, yeah, they already mentioned it.
But maybe they're going to do something completely new.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it didn't show Minecraft, right? Every year is a Minecraft thing, and it's like, all right, I like Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but it's still Minecraft, you know? But they don't have, wait, what? They have done that.
I think it's supposed to be done that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they've shown Minecraft with ray tracing already, and it looks actually really amazing.
But why not show it on the Xbox Premiere?
Because they've already shown it before.
Yeah, but that was with ray tracing for Nvidia PC. Nothing
Yeah.
to do with Xbox.
I think they Xbox wants to come out with a whole new titles that no one expected fully, because a lot of these games were not known, and they just want to hit it different than showing off games they've shown so many times. Like if I would have saw GTA 5, Minecraft, Gears of War,
Yeah.
I probably would have been upset with the presentation. I'm glad that pretty much all these games.
Leo's just said more or less what you said.
Yeah.
If they showed Minecraft, it would be like showing GTA 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
I'm just glad
Well,
they didn't even bother.
I'm hoping they could take Minecraft and just change it all together, like add new things into the game and do whatever.
I mean, they're still updating the game. They're definitely gonna sell Minecraft the moment, the game comes out.
Oh yeah.
Like the new console comes out, it's definitely gonna be a selling point for them. But I'm just glad they didn't present it as much.
Yeah.
Like, I would have felt like,
cool.
yeah, that was a really good presentation. Alright.
Damn.
I think I'm going to end the stream. I'll stay in Discord though, chat it up with you guys. So if you guys want to hop into the Discord call, let us know. Jump in. I'm making it sound like a podcast now, but it's definitely not.
Although it could be.
Although it could be. Alright. Later chat.
See you later, guys.